Hey,
Womp.
everybody. It's fucking Friday, which means it's the Wizards Council, and we've replaced Fred with
What?
someone even Freddier. We got the opinionated ogre.
Wait, hold on. I'm missing a beard. I'm the only one here that doesn't have a beard.
Oh,
Yeah. You need a
There you
beard.
go.
there we
Oh,
go.
nice.
The opinionated beer.
There. Got it.
Yeah, excellent.
Spit out the beard.
I'll just hold that for the whole time. There you go.
To,
There's my
to
beard.
truly replace Fred, you need to jump in and be like, you see what happened at the Constitutional Convention was this.
You see, here what happened was
Right. What
you
happened
actually
was,
start at the base and you go
and you
up
work your
the
way up.
valley. You work your way upstream.
Mm.
We can't do Fred.
Yeah.
Fred's too unique.
Fred is he's such a unique character. Sui
Yeah, I
generis.
can't go on about history like that unless it's like comic books or video games.
Right.
But
You're
not
like,
actual
what
history.
happened is the Jedi Council.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the Jedi Council got overtaken by the Sith Lords not too long ago, and they're slaughtering all the younglings right now through plague and pestilence. So
So
uh,
actually completely
not
analogous to what's happening in America right now.
I mean,
not too much
essentially,
different,
yeah.
right?
And we voted for it just like the old Republic did.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. We done fucked up.
Right. What was the stupid setup in the first movie? The like galactic trade deal that ends up setting off the boring
So
part
the
of the
Trade
first.
Federation.
Yeah.
Con. That's
Wasn't it about
what it
tariffs?
is.
Phantom Menace? Wasn't the Phantom Menace all about tariffs?
And a blockade.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the blockade yet, but we will. Yeah, I mean, we're working on it with Venezuela. We'll get there.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
almost there.
We're trying. So what we like to do here, Ogre, is we like to talk about the Eagle Jizz of the week. And if you don't know what the Eagle Jizz is, this is the Eagle Jizz.
Nick is making it sound like we have a plan for when we do these.
We don't fucking have a plan. We talk about the Eagle Jizz of the week. We talk about it's everything. So I want to talk about we talk about whatever the most rage-inducing story of the week was for us. Not even like fucked up Friday like Dana and Lawrence do on the Daily Whatever. Like that's sometimes tame compared to what we get into today, or with the Wizards Council. We do have a habit of talking about Stephen Miller as a giant penis.
That's mostly
Wait,
Nick.
what do you mean?
Nick
He's
wants
not?
to come back to that. I think
No.
Nick has a secret crush on Stephen Miller.
There's nothing there. I'm considering him like about that, maybe size and width.
I mean, there's a reason his wife ran off with Elon Musk. So
Into that harem she went. I saw that new interview of her. She seems like a musker.
Is it true that she's pregnant with his 15th child?
Only 15? I thought it was 1,500 at this point. Like that dude's a gross pig.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so what is I heard a rage-inducing story this morning. And it was actually on
the one
your
that
show,
won
Dana.
Fucked Up Friday.
Yeah, and so I think we should probably talk about that one, the Fucked Up Friday.
That's my vote.
Can you introduce what the fuck happened this morning, Lawrence? Because holy shit.
Yeah, so Dana and I on the Daily Whatever show, we always do Fucked Up Friday. We had Rosie the Resistor on this morning. She was amazing. She won Fucked Up Friday with the breaking revelation that of the 2,000 people who were housed at Alligator Alcatraz, they appear to have lost or misplaced about 1,250 of them. They're breaking details on this story. It may have changed since this morning, but there are at least 800 that are missing and 450 that are location currently unknown, which I don't know how that differs from missing, except maybe that field in the database is actually filled in with unknown as opposed to just completely blank. But it seems to be, horrifying that those people have either been deported illegally or killed, fed to alligators, burned in ovens. We don't know. welcome to the new Holocaust. There's not just the old Holocaust. Now there's Gaza, and there's apparently whatever we did with the people in Alligator Alcatraz. Right.
So we're
or
looking. So we
traffic.
should be looking at Google Maps for mass graves now.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, we probably
Before they
should.
get washed away, we probably should. If there's someone at NASA who's listening in or has like access to just point satellites at these locations, just fucking do it. Like, do your constitutional duty and like do a civic thing. Take one for the team, bros. Like, guys, come on, take one for the team. Point a NASA satellite, point the ISS at one of these sites, and just let the internet see it on national TV all the time. Broadcaster. What they're gonna do? They're gonna have to turn it off, aren't they? That's gonna fuck everybody up.
Right. Hey, Russia, if you're listening, use your satellites. Who am I kidding? They're
they're on the same. Hey, Ron, I guess. I don't know who we're looking for help anymore. Canada, can you guys help us out?
I mean, I don't want to ask Israel for help or China. Who has satellites that we could trust?
Canada, maybe, but they're owned by half owned by Palantir and shit like that anyway. So can we even trust them? No, we cannot.
Let me tell you something, man. If we find out that 1,000 people died in the Florida Auschwitz, then that's a line that we can't come back from. Like, when the regime falls, the first thing the media is going to do is demand that we move forward for the sake of the nation.
Right.
Right, because that's what they always do. Right, when Republicans get in power, it's change is good, blah blah blah. You have to give them the chance to do whatever they want to do. When Democrats get back in power, it's we can't look back. We have to move forward. You can't look at anything Republicans did that was illegal because that'll just rip apart the country. And they did it with Reagan. They did it with Bush. They did it with Trump
Nixon.
1.
They did it with the Civil War.
Right.
Yeah. Seriously, they do this every single time. And this time it's going to have to be, it's like, no, there's no looking forward. It has to to take a page from Trump's playbook. It has to be about retaliation, but not just retaliation. It's accountability and retaliation, but really accountability. Like, they all have to, I've been saying it for weeks now. Someone said it and I was like, you know what? That is the perfect framing. Nuremberg them all.
Yeah.
They all have to be Nuremberged.
Nuremberg them all. Ogre, we're getting comments in the chat. People don't know who the fuck you are. Who's that green puppet?
I'm sorry. Hello. I'm the opinionated ogre.
Hello.
I'm a sock puppet. I actually might be Frederick. You don't really know.
Ooh.
Do we know?
I don't think we do know.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
We need a new Q now. This is the F-anon.
Right. Yeah.
We're in the F-anon. We don't need Qs.
I think it's the WTF-anon. WTF-anon.
Yeah, no, I'm the opinionated ogre. I've been writing for a really, really long time, but once Trump got reelected, I had to go anonymous, and I became a sock puppet with a, nom de plume, because my wife works in the government, and I can't have her getting fired because I say mean things about the regime. So, yeah. That's why I'm now a sock puppet.
Because retaliation and free speech are apparently, one is a thing and the other's not, and it's not free speech that's a thing.
Right. Let's just ask Jimmy Kimmel.
I mean, if anything, if this week showed us anything, it's like you cannot say things about the regime without the regime retaliating, because fuck the First Amendment. Fuck it. Who cares? First Amendment doesn't count anymore. The only amendment that counts is the second.
Can I tell you that my computer is running really slow today, and I'm not unseriously wondering if something has been installed on my machine, and I'm about to be disappeared into Alligator Auschwitz. Because I these days I feel like I can't be paranoid enough to kind of wonder about what's actually going to happen next. Do you guys worry about that? Like shit getting installed on your computer?
I mean, I've got a VPN, I've got virus stuff, and I got my passports. We just got passports for everybody.
Yeah, I've got a VPN. I've got,
And I just did the incogni and had them start cleaning all my data off the internet. If you haven't done that, I'm not paid by them, but go like sign up for an incogni or some shit and get your data scrubbed off the internet. That way you're not getting spam calls and spam mails quite as much too. But then they also don't have your private data. And then
I did Optory back in November.
Yeah, and clean your cookies
very, very
too.
hard to find on the internet now.
Clean your what, Nick?
Clean your cookies out. Like flush those damn cookies down the drain in your on your internet browsers. Just like clean them out and then start selecting deselect all and don't sell your fucking data. Like don't give these assholes the things they want. Because silencing us is the next goal. Because we are the most vocal pieces of the resistance, not us specifically, not yet, but we're getting loud.
Substack is a bit of a problem for them, which is why back in March they fucking nerfed everybody.
Yeah, so I want to hear about that because I wasn't actually really a thing in March, so I didn't actually get impacted. So, like, what did they like? What changed?
I was picking up, and it wasn't just me. It was a bunch of different newsletters because I'm in touch with a bunch of different writers, and I mean, I was having really steady growth starting from March of 2024. My newsletter caught on, and I was having very, very steady growth. Just 1,000 subscribers a month, 1,000 subscribers a month. And some of the months it picked up, some months it slowed down, but it was really, really steady. And then after the election, like it really, really took off, and I was picking up like 1,500 subscribers a month. And then in March, they updated the site, and I flatlined. I stopped getting subscribers, like completely, for 6 months or 5 months. I just was stuck at 13,025. I would go up a little, I would go down a little, go up a little, go down a little. And it didn't matter what, like I could have articles, get like 8,000 views, 10,000 views. I would still have 13,025 subscribers. By the end of the week, I would go back to where I was. So it was clear. I mean, I saw this on Facebook because Facebook did the same thing. They did exactly the same thing. They put a cap on how many people could follow my page. So I was like, well, I've seen this before. I know exactly what I'm looking at, except here I can literally see what they're doing because Facebook, you can't really track from day to day. But here you can on Substack. It was like, guys, I can see what you're doing. Like, I can see it. And I emailed them a couple of times, like, I can literally see what you're doing. And they're like, no, there's nothing happening. I'm like, I know you're lying to me. I can see the numbers. Nope, they swear that they didn't do it. But then they admitted that they had. And it was like, okay, well, then fuck you.
Yeah.
So
Dan and I have been noticing with Gen Xy that like we're slowly increasing numbers, but like we'll gain like 30 people in a day, but somehow overall we only gain 5, right? So like, do I really believe that they nuked 25 bots the same day that 30 real people signed up? That just seems to happen over and over and over again with suspicious regularity.
Right, which means people are being unsubscribed without unsubscribing. They're just removing them from you. And it's like, you know what, man? God damn it.
I hate that we fucking can't trust any of the media sources or social media sites that even have any ounce of fucking
integrity,
like at all. You do like, just let me keep my subs, man. Just stop being shitheads. Shane Urick talked about it earlier a little bit ago, was like, what we should be doing is we should be downloading our sub list like each week. And if we notice shit like that, it's just like do find and compare. And
we should probably do that every fucking day, and like run a diff at the end of every day. And
and see who's there and
whoever
not.
disappeared, send them an email saying, hey, I noticed you unsubscribed. Was this intentional or not?
Unless it's those weird ass emails from like Nigeria where they always keep asking for money for Gaza, but it's never for Gaza. And why is it out of fucking Nigeria?
Yeah.
Like, what has
Okay.
Nigeria got against me?
So I don't know if other people are doing this. I tried to advertise it. So Julie Roginski and Olga Lautman are doing a class called Disinformation and How to Combat It, and it started this week. It's on Wednesdays. I was in the first class on Wednesday, and they literally did case studies of like the Russian disinformation machine and how it grew, and kind of, Estonia 2007 was sort of the real first big push by Russia on the internet, and how basically we're losing because they've weaponized the First Amendment against us, and the number of bots that are on the internet, the number of literal disinformation channels that are on YouTube, like, it is a real fucking thing. So if you've been on shows that Nick and I are on, and you see one of the generals, General Christopher Jackson, or whatever, join the chat and we nuke them instantaneously, it's because we've learned at this point that those people really are literally Russian bots. I shouldn't even call them people; they're just Russian bots. And
Right.
so the I don't know if it's too late to join the Julie and Olga class. You don't have to pay, except you do have to be a paid subscriber to one or the other of them, or both. So I really like Julie. I subscribe to to be paid for Julie. I suppose you could email them and ask if you could get in late, but it is worth it. They are both fucking brilliant, and this class is really, really worth it. And I came away from that first class kind of having all my worst fears about 2024 and 2020 and 2016 and everything we're seeing on the internet really confirmed. Like, we are in an information war with Russia right now. They know we're at war. We don't seem to know that we're at war.
Well, we know. It's just that our government is currently working with the enemy.
Right.
Like,
It's eagle jizz.
It's eagle jizz.
Yeah, Trump has been dismantling everything in the intelligence community to fight Russia because he wants them to help him, because he's still owned by Putin.
Well, and he's dismantled everything, not only in the exterior intelligence, but in the interior intelligence, the counterintelligence community, which is where we do all of our counterterrorism task force and prevent things like 9/11, or they would have probably prevented the shooter that killed Charlie Kirk in a realistic FBI. Somebody would have already heard about that, rumblings on the internet, things like that, things that aren't fucking happening. Or they're putting in 22-year-olds into these positions out of DC in the most powerful places, and they just want us to die. And I keep waiting for a real false flag event to happen. I think Charlie Kirk was on the verge of it, but wasn't a intended event. I don't think they planned it, really. I don't know who planned it, but whoever did, y'all, like, what the fuck? Why Charlie Kirk? Why do we have to be silenced for that piece of like that bigoted dude? Like,
I don't know,
silence
man.
me for somebody else. He ain't MLK.
That Tyler Robinson kid, I heard once he took a piece of candy from a trans person when he was 17.
Oh my gosh. I heard once he was in the same room as a trans person,
Right.
and somehow none of that happened or changed the fact that he was a piece of shit bigot. And it wasn't the trans person, but I guess it was Nick Fuentes.
Excuse me. This show is canceled now. This show's canceled.
Right,
I'm canceling this show because you said mean things about Charlie Kirk. Canceled.
But I didn't say anything he wouldn't have said about anybody else. I mean,
excuse me. Charlie Kirk is a saint, and we have to cancel this show now. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, call my boss. His name is Fred.
Compare him to St. Paul, which I admit, as the Jewish person, I don't exactly know who that is. But
yeah, what does that mean?
Somebody important?
Isn't St. Paul a beer?
That's St. Paulie's girl. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
St. Paul was, he had a mistress, St. Paulie's girl, and she made beer. I'm pretty sure I've got that. I'm pretty sure that's the New Testament, right?
Yeah. That's the New Testament.
The New Testament, the one that was read off of gold plates out of a hat.
No, it's the one right off the gold Bitcoin out of the Trump golden calf statue in DC.
Yes. The golden calf statue. News broken by Melissa Corrigan on the Daily Whatever show, but somehow not really in the news because nobody else thinks it's ironic that there's a literal golden calf of Trump being worshipped.
No. With a fucking Bitcoin, no less.
Right.
I think it's just
by people who are literal money launderers, right? And like money changers in the temple. No big whoop. No one else sees the irony. Irony is truly dead.
Yeah. I read that part of the Bible a few times just to remember what the fuck happened. It was a plague. And there was a plague afterwards, and we have RFK fucking brainworm over here, half rotting to death, and the Lord of Pestilence is bringing on a plague. So, what do you want, man?
I had an actual influenza overlords.
I have an honest to goodness anti-vaxxer with adrenochrome and everything running around on my page yelling at me. It's fucking hilarious. It is bringing me so much joy to troll this person because I love trolling trolls that come to my page, and I got this guy to break in one day. It was awesome.
That's fucking
I live for it. I live for it.
I think I'm going to call them trolley trolls from now on. Who's a little trolley troll? Who's a little trolley troll? Aren't you so cute to trolling me? Hi.
Or little tiny tank troll.
Oh. You have a tiny little troll penis. Yes, you do.
Oh, little baby mushroom. Oh.
Yeah, today RFK and that whatchamacallit, Dana just pointed out that today was the day that RFK announced that he was going to be delaying the MMR vaccines for kids or breaking them up or separating or doing some fucking shit because he wants kids to die because he's a monster. He wasn't happy just killing a bunch of kids in shit. Where did he go again? What is the
Malawi or something?
I think it was Samoa.
Yeah, that's right. It was Samoa. It was American Samoa. He went and got a whole bunch of kids killed over there, but he wasn't content with that. He wants to kill them here too.
Yeah. He wants to kill our kids. He wants to kill my kids because vaccines have saved lives, my kids' lives, my life. Like, vaccines saves fucking lives. Like, fuck him. Fuck you, RFK. Secretary Brainworm should have had the Brainworm finish off the other half of the job because he didn't do a good enough one. That's actually what I think Stephen Miller really is the Brainworm that melted out of RFK's head and is what's left of half the brain and the mush that was meth and coke and whatever shit he's been doing.
Mm.
He's a rotten man.
A little bit of bear meat, a little bit of whale juice. Yeah.
And
of course,
eagle juice
all together.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All that white eagle juice, just gluing it together, getting all through his beard, all old man RFK, just fucking.
Yeah. So you know what this tells me? It tells me that none of these guys ever watched Jurassic Park, right? Because if they think that they are going to set up the conditions for like new pandemics to come through and thin the herd, I don't think they've really thought through all of the chaos elements that could be involved there. That will potentially lead to them, meeting the sharp edge of a guillotine or perhaps swinging from some lamppost somewhere along the way. I'm not sure that we're going to put up with, crazy plague rolls through the city and kills everybody's kids.
Well, that was the thing with COVID. When they let COVID run rampant, they just figured, Jared Kushner and Trump were like, well, it's only affecting blue cities, so we'll just let it happen. And it's like, I'm sorry, are you fucking stupid? What part of diseases don't give a fuck about your politics? Yeah. They don't care about borders. They don't care about city limits. Like, have you not seen a single fucking movie in your entire fucking life? Have you not watched a single TV show ever? It was always going to fucking spread. How do you think it got here in the first fucking place? It didn't care where it came from. Once it spreads, but they were like, no, it's only impacting blue cities. So it'll just hurt them in the election and it'll be fine. And then it killed 500,000 people all over the country, especially in rural America with all their Republican voters, because Why wear masks? Why do 6 feet? Fuck social distancing. He's like, okay, well, keep killing yourselves, you fucking morons.
Right. Yeah. Killed enough of them that, they had to steal an election. Oh, oops.
Exactly.
Did they say that out loud?
Yeah, and I mean, somebody just said in the chat too, they won't care until kids kills their own kids. Half them still won't fucking care anymore.
Yeah, they won't care. They won't give a shit. It's God's will.
What was
They'll
the
wait
dad
till
in
they're
Texas?
dying.
The dad in Texas whose daughter died of measles, and he was like, well, I guess little Rachel was a sacrifice to our Lord. Like, fuck you, bro. Come
That's
on.
brainwashed as fuck.
Old Testament fire and brimstone God that, like, no, thank you. If God expects me to do, personal sacrifices and he's down with incest and pedophilia and bullshit, fuck that God. That path. Next one. Somebody else.
Yeah,
No.
these people, they're a fucking death cult. They are a fucking death cult, and they're longing for the fucking children to start dying so they can say, oh, our poor children, look at our suffering. Look at our suffering. They want that. What is it called? Munchausen syndrome? They're dying to kick into Munchausen syndrome.
Yeah.
They're desperate for that.
Yeah, it's some weird Stockholm syndrome on top of it. Like they have this daddy syndrome with Trump, and yeah, they are an apocalyptic death cult. That's what they do. It's dominionism. It's Seven Mountain Mandates. If you want to hear about it, I talk about it every Tuesday and Thursday with Lisa Joy. And a lot of people are talking about it too. This is all fucking coordinated plan. It's Abrahamic fascism or Christian fascism or Jewish fascism or just fucking fascism that's coming to destroy our country. And we got to stop letting it. Like, these people want us dead, don't we? Like, we get that now, right? They want us dead. They want us dead.
I wrote
They're killing
about
our
this.
services.
I wrote this like 15 years ago, and when I wrote it, I wrote a 4-article series called "The March of Christian Dominionism," and people looked at me like I was fucking crazy, and I was like, "You're not paying attention. This is gonna fucking happen." And they were like, "No, that's crazy. That's hysterical." I'm like, "Well, okay, but here we are. They're literal fucking Christian dominionists."
Yeah. Somewhere along the way, like not in Project 2025, but one of those things along the way, like someone published that they think the true carrying capacity of the United States is 100 million people. And, and that's kind of,
wasn't that Curtis Yarvin?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And, and it's like, oh, well, we're 330 million people. So too bad, guys. Except not if they're trying to kill 230 million Americans.
Yeah.
Which it increasingly looks like they're trying to do, disappear them out of alligator Auschwitz or get us all sick with measles and mumps and rubella and COVID and polio all at once.
Didn't they say like 52 million? They wanted to deport 56 million Hispanics. I think it was
there's 65 million Latino people in the United States. They want all of them to leave.
Yeah, they
wanted Laura Loomis said there was 65. There was room for 65 people on Alligator Auschwitz, Alligator Alcatraz. Like, oh yeah, 65 million people. The alligators will be well fed. It was like, okay, that's talking genocide. You fucking cunt. So
yeah. This is genocide. Like, it's going to be another Holocaust if we don't stop it.
If we don't fucking stop it. Not to use gendered language when describing fascist women, unless we're going to use the same for fascist men. They're all cunts.
That's true.
They're all fucking cunts.
They really are.
Or assholes.
Or taints. They're just taints.
Or taints or
dirty, sticky spot between your legs that you just sweat, and it's just like they're like ball sack sweat. That's what they are. They're the most gross people. They're toe jam juice and shit. Like, they're horrendous human beings.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ogre. I wasn't trying to scold you. It's just that, I'm an old gay man. And I guess I'm...
with a beard.
He's bitter.
With a beard.
I'm so old-fashioned.
He's such an old, bitter, bearded gay man.
Right.
Kids these days.
You're never going to let that go, are you?
No, oh, honey. No, I'm never letting that go. Like, you can bet your green little ass that I'm never letting that go.
Never going to give you up. Never gonna
I'm never
let
gonna
you
let
down.
it go. You can kiss my ass, green ogre.
None of this is coordinated. We did not plan any of this ahead of time.
Right.
Oh, who's a bitter bear?
That's how
Who's
good
a
I
Who's a
am at
bitter
bitter
bear?
bear? Who's a bitter bear over there? A bitter polar bear.
I'm not
Oh,
old. I'm 57.
does pitter patter polar bear need a
Right.
hug?
Well, I can't just call you man. You might call me Dennis. Well, how was I to know your name was Dennis? Come on, Monty
It's funny
Python. Anybody?
if I wasn't wearing the sock, he'd be like, "Oh, you're so cute." Because I had one of my friends, Glenn. He is a gay fat man, and he spent
Now I'm only
years.
fat.
Now
Yeah,
you're
he
fat too,
spent
Lawrence.
yeah
I
he
call
spent
you. I
years
call you a
trying to get
bear.
me into bed. He spent years trying to get me into bed. So yeah, it was very funny. Like he's like I was like exactly his type. Just big, chunky, and he was just like, "You're like hairy," and he was like, "Oh my god!" It was like, "Yeah, that's not going to happen." But have fun trying, and he did
Fat with a
for years.
ph.
What's that?
Fat with a ph, Lawrence. Not with an
No,
f.
that's how I heard it. I'm just gonna take some notes here in my book. Keep talking, ogre.
Mhm. You are talking to a Jewish gay man, so not only is he taking notes, but he's gonna guilt you about it, and he's gonna be real petty about it
Well,
too.
ogre's Jewish too, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
I'm
doesn't
immune
mean
to
you're
Jewish guilt.
impervious. No, you're not. You have a mother. She guilted you.
She did. She did. She told me all the ways of guilt, which I now visit upon my daughter.
You and me both. You and us three both. Us three both. That's what I'm going to remember this Rosh Hashanah is that I'm going to guilt the fuck out of every person who thinks that Holocaust is okay. I'm going
right,
to guilt you into realizing that Holocaust is bad because you're a piece of shit and you suck for
right.
thinking those views.
Gosh, when Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, rolls around, what possibly could we have to atone for
Hmm.
this year? Hmm.
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 I mean, Stephen Miller. If Stephen Miller was actually human, he would feel guilt because he is Jewish, but he's not really human. He's like a lizard person in a human
Right.
suit. So
Yeah. I mean, he looks like he's, wearing somebody else's skin, so it totally makes sense that he's not actually human.
yeah,
Well,
it's so many of them do. Stephen Miller, RFK Jr., Steve Bannon. They all look like they're wearing people suits.
Right. Yeah, RFK Jr. in particular looks like, the guy from Men in Black who, the giant cockroach that was actually wearing a skin suit. That's literally what RFK Jr. looks like.
I think the word might have actually finished its job, and now it's just wearing him.
Yeah.
yeah, Secretary Brainworm. My new slogan is wait, I wrote it down somewhere. My new slogan for all of this is instead of being a brainworm, be a bookworm. And actually go read instead of eating brains. Cause he's like that, it's like that old I mean, the thing did rot and die in his brain. So apparently there wasn't enough of it for it to subsist off of. So he's dumb as shit in the first place. And there's even less of that. Like, this fucking monster. I can't believe that we have to deal with the Kennedys still, and all the rest of the Kennedys hate him.
Right, right.
And with all the luck that the Kennedys have had over the years, with people just happening, the things, the curse, how come we got stuck with this fuckhead?
Yeah, really. Jesus. To bring it back to an earlier thing having to do with Charlie Kirk, if we were talking about, maybe he was shot on purpose. I mean, obviously he was shot on purpose, but he was like, it was like a red flag thing, false flag thing. It occurred to me that if I were Donald Trump, I would be extremely nervous going forward because look how excited the right got. Look how energized it got over having a martyr. And Donald Trump is 79 years old. He's in terrible health, like really terrible health. Like he's very, very sick. And his brain is melting, right? Whatever's wrong with him is getting worse. It's like significantly worse. And he's not going to make it to 2028, right? He's not going to be able to run for reelection. He's not going to be able to win if he even tries, right? I'm sure he wants to try. He wants to be dictator for life, blah, blah, blah. But he's not going to be physically or mentally capable of pulling it off, which means he's going to have to step aside. And the entire MAGA movement falls apart without Trump. But as a martyr, he would be way more useful to the Republican Party as a martyr. And I don't know if he's smart enough to understand that, but someone around him has probably pointed that out to him at some point. Just said, hey, if you were dead, you would be way more useful. That might be a problem for you down the road. Like maybe his kids, actually his kids hate him, so they probably would be in on it. But someone around him has got to have noticed that and mentioned it to him. So if I were him, I would be very, very worried about a straight bullet finding his neck, because they would be way better off with him getting shot before the next election. We would be worse off, but the right would be way better off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's not go down that route and give them ideas, because these people are fucking nuts, and that's not an idea, folks. We do not want you to do that. Please don't fucking do things like that. Especially you on the right, Groypers. Do not do shit like that. We're not black-pilled. We enjoy life. We enjoy living. We want to have futures.
All of us are going to suddenly have our Substacks disappear in like 5 minutes after we're off this live.
And Groypers, I just want you to know, go out and get some sun. It might help. Go get some vitamin D. And then if you enjoy the D anyway, go enjoy it and stop being so fucking hateful. Like, just admit it. Just be happy, bros. Like, what's wrong with you fucking people? Like, seriously, the mental gymnastics you people have to do to hate yourself while wanting to kill everybody else. Like, what? Like, just get over it, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's 2025. I don't know if we've told you this yet, but it's okay if you like men and you're a man. It's okay if you like women and you're a man and you can't ever get them. Maybe you should try changing something about yourself. And it's not the women, but it's okay to like other dudes and admit it. Nick Fuentes.
Well, they keep arguing that having sex with women is gay, which I find to be hilarious.
Gay dude here does not understand the logic of that. I'm
not really sure how that works. It's like having sex with women for pleasure is gay. It's like,
Lawrence, can you explain to us how that might be? Like, how is having sex with another man not gay?
Dude, I cannot. I think I'm just gonna pass on this one because, yeah.
Is he blushing? Are you blushing?
Maybe.
Like, I feel like the word itself is all about it. Like, it's happy. You're happy. Your G-spot is in your butt, guys. Like, Nick Fuentes probably knows that. He's experienced with that. He just doesn't call it gay. He calls it, like, whatever.
What does he call it? Being
he
proud?
Calls it femme
proud boy?
No, he's a
what's his name? What's his name? The guy who runs Enrico.
Enrico Tarias, who shot himself.
He used
to
shove shit up his ass. He used to shove stuff up his ass to show that he wasn't gay. It was like, dude, that's gay.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works, man. If you're not doing it with a partner, if you're not doing that with a woman,
young adulthood, and that's not how that worked for me.
No, you don't.
Yeah, if you're not doing it with a woman, it's kind of gay.
Yeah, if you're milking the prostate, you're not having sex with a woman. Typically,
right. You are not entirely straight if that's what you're focusing on.
And someone asked Nick F. a real Christian? No. Probably not. He doesn't even believe, I don't even think he really considers himself one. He's a Nazi who believes in old Roman Empire shit and is just a weird fuckhead who created the Groyper movement that is not in control by anyone and loosely affiliated to him, and would probably turn on him too if enough pressure was put on them to do it or enough money was done to it, because they're all just a little bit psycho, because they're all taking the black pill, which is they're nihilistic till they want to die. Anyway, yeah.
That's the fucking Roman Empire shit. Look, God.
Yeah, and if you have to know the difference between a Roman salute and a Nazi salute, you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
Also,
remember when Wizards Counsil used to be fun?
Yeah, wait. I thought we were going to have a wall of geek off here.
Yeah, I mean,
come on. I thought we were
where's
going
the
to have
geek?
walls of
Let's
geek.
God
do it.
Ogre, please challenge Nick to a wall of geek off.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Wall of
all
geek
right.
off. All right. I'm gonna move my camera around then. I'm gonna move everybody around. We're gonna do some wall of geek off. Oh shit. We're gonna start up here.
Hey, everybody else. These two guys are going to compare all their dolls.
Yep, I'm gonna compare all my dolls. Look at these. Look at these dolls.
Look at those
These are
dolls.
cool.
Those ones are pretty.
These dolls are pretty. This doll I had to make by hand. Then we'll go under the flag. This one's rainbow dolls.
Ooh, rainbow doll.
This one transforms. So transforming doll.
Ooh.
This one's been into space. Not really, but two of them have been into space.
Mm-hmm.
We got some more dolls up here.
Steve is asking,
We got Winnie
no
the Pooh.
Star Trek. Someone just asked in the chat, no Star Trek, question mark?
We've got some more dolls up here.
Oh, also not a Star Trek doll.
We have some more dolls. No, I don't have any Star Trek dolls. I have more Star Wars, though.
No Hobbits? No
Hobbits is not visible anyways. We've got Roscoe the raccoon. He travels around.
All right. I know you've got a dragon, an iridescent dragon somewhere.
Oh, yep. I'm getting there. I got minis that got to come out. Ooh, I do actually have a Hobbitses. No, I have a dwarf. No, I have Bilbo too, I think.
Did you say Bilbo or dildo?
Bilbo the dildo?
Bilbo the dildo.
Daggins?
Dildo Daggins. He's coming to Dildo Daggins, you. Oh no, where'd all my minis go?
Okay. Ogre, let's see your stuff. What's Ogre got?
Iridescent dragon ogre.
Ooh.
I mean, that's cool, I guess.
I painted this myself.
Uh-oh. You're about to get the smackdown. I can tell from the tone of Ogre's voice.
I mean, you got some stuff.
Uh-huh. I also have a four. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what you got.
All right. Well, we'll start with the easy stuff. We got some posters. Got a couple posters. Video game stuff. Little Silent Bob and Jay. Map of Middle Earth from 1970s.
Mm-hmm.
This is different controllers from different systems my daughter made for me from Perla Reeds because she's very talented and she's been
awesome.
She's been nerding out for me. Then we've got just a mishmash of just stuff I've been collecting for years. It's all video game and collectibles and, nickety knacks and stuff like that. Just, little geeky stuff, just little things.
I'm pretty
impressed. Toys. What's that?
I'm impressed.
Some toys. Some of these going back like 25 years. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Conan cartoon back from the 90s. Oh my God. It was unbelievably good considering it had nothing to do with Conan. It was Conan adjacent, but God, it was so good. So, that stuff. And then we get to some of the good stuff. Frank Lamont, Star Trek. I got that when I was like 16. Oh my God, I had to beg my father for that. My little collection of my favorite Star Trek novels and some other sci-fi stuff. There's your Hobbitses. That is a 1979 porcelain collection and some very, very old books from Lord of the Rings. Then we get to like the good stuff.
Is it like good porcelain? Is it like Yadro?
Fuck, I forgot the company. They're hard to get now. Well, yeah, they're from 1979. So yes, they're hard to get. It's not the entire collection. It's like 5 more figures. But yeah, I got these from my father gave them to me. He had them for a very long time and, he's unloading his stuff. So he gave them to me and they now have a like little place of pride. More geeky stuff. Anime stuff my kids drew for me. Lila's very talented as an artist. Anastasia's getting pretty good. Space Ghost. He just died recently. I was very sad about that.
We all, yeah.
Bye, Space Ghost.
I think his killer lived with a trans person as well.
My collection of badges from all the conventions I've gone to. Actually, that's like half of them. The other half are someplace else. The video game, the computer game collections, the good stuff. So many good games. Oh, and then the comics, the manga, very, very old video games.
Nice.
PlayStation, yeah. This is just my some of them. Then in the back of the apartment, I've got my Star Trek books going back to like the 1980s. I had so many more, and I lost them in the nor'easter back in 1980, 1980, whatever. That big first nor'easter that hit Long Island, I lost half of my books in the garage. I was so mad about that. You have no idea. Oh, sorry.
Someone
And
asked if you had Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt. You have Duck Hunt?
No. My
Is that
original,
a
all my original
Soviet Union backpack. Is that what that was?
What's
No,
that?
that's a mimic.
Oh yeah, that's a mimic. My daughter made that for me. She crocheted
That's
that
so cute.
and Pickle Rick
Yes.
Pickle Rick.
and a little hat. So yeah, this is my wall of nerd. I've been collecting this shit for literally decades because I'm a huge nerd.
You know what's the most fun about this is you can literally hear Ogre as a 12-year-old boy right now.
Oh hell yeah!
in his voice. Ogre
I
has
love
just
my
been
wall of
transformed
nerd.
into his 12-year-old self.
See,
I don't
look, incels, this is how you do it. You become a functioning human adult who can collect things and have fun and not shoot people.
Right. And, have
Exactly.
relationships and have a family and, still be a
Like,
nerd.
it's not that hard. It's not that hard not to be quite so shitty to people. Like, we can all manage. Like, collect your comic books. No one's telling you to throw them away. I got a bucket full of baseball cards in my closet. Well, not a bucket, a shoebox full, very organized in order.
Exactly.
And then just so when we're ready to start our D&D campaign, because Ogre, I'm going to invite you to come join us when we do. This was my little character at one point that I painted. He was a blood hunter, fighter that had lycanthropy and would turn into this badass werewolf.
Nice. Oh my God, I had a werewolf when I was in high school. That was fun.
Yeah. We should all pour one out and remember how the Reagan administration didn't take lycanthropy seriously when it started. And
and it's turned into the beast that it is now.
Yeah.
And now we have to deal with RFK Jr. telling us he has found the cause of autism and it's Tylenol.
Right.
Somehow it's
and vaccines.
Tylenol.
God, he's such a fucking idiot.
And the MMR vaccines. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Tylenol.
Yeah, the biggest breakthrough in vaccine technology in like the last 50 years, but it's bad apparently, and
also tetanus.
Research it.
The tetanus shot is also evil. Like the only shot that has 100% efficacy, that one's evil too somehow. Like we don't care. We just want you to die of tetanus. Like go step on a rusty nail or something. Like that's what they want us to do.
I mean, he was swimming in toxic sewage with his grandkids. So,
well, I mean, they're going to do that again here soon for us. All these AI plants, they're just going to pump out toxic shit into our river systems and smog up our communities again. So, I mean, we may as well get used to it. Everybody's going to start growing third arms and turning green. Like Ogre might not be coming on with a sock in the future. It just might be his hand is green now.
Yeah.
I'll just look like this. This will just be what I look like.
Yeah. Welcome to all 180 people who have come here for the depressing, sad show.
What are you talking about? There is nothing sad about this. You know why it's not sad? Because we haven't died yet. We can laugh about it. We can still laugh about it, so it's not a sad ending yet.
And before we die, we could always find the billionaires in their bunkers and take them with us.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah. I picked the ones in Hawaii. I'm gonna go for Larry Ellison and Zuckerberg and go raid some Hawaiian billionaire bunkers.
Well, you only
I love that they think they'll be safe there forever.
Right.
Yeah, Lawrence, you don't get multiples. Don't be greedy. Just
I
because
know
you're
there's not
old
that many
doesn't mean you get
billionaires.
to be greedy.
There's like 905 billionaires in the United States. There's more than enough to go around.
Right. I don't know. Respect your elders. Us old folks, we get first dibs.
No, maybe. I mean, they've been stealing from you guys for longer than they have from me. So
Yeah. I'm Gen X. Everyone forgets about us. Don't forget about us now.
I wish everybody would have forgotten about the millennials. Maybe we would have been better off had they not gaslit us since we were in fucking high school and
Look,
telling us that
if you
we
just
caused the
had
housing market to
reeled back
crash.
in your avocado toast and
Yeah, you
fancy
and your
coffee
fucking avocado toast ruined everything.
everything.
Only if you put everything bagel seasoning on it does it actually ruin everything because it's so delicious. Everything bagel seasoning makes avocado toast even better. That's my hot take. That's my hot
Dory's
take of the
reminding
day.
us that teamwork is more fun when hunting billionaires. And yeah, we should probably we could form posses and go billionaire hunting. That's a really good idea.
Oh my God. Do you remember they made the liberal hunting license? I want a billionaire hunting license.
I thought that, well,
Make a t-shirt with that.
here it is. Eagle Jizz. Here's your
Eagle
new
Jizz.
license. Eagle Jizz license. It's the Eagle Jizz license because they just keep spraying and praying, and they're not going to get all of us. They're not going to cover us in this white sticky shit. We're going to wash it off. We're going to get it out of here, and fuck them. The Eagle's flying.
That's going to be our code. When the moment comes, the eagle is flying.
The eagle has come.
The eagle is coming.
LARPing with real weapons. Hell yes. What's today's adventure? Hunt down the evil lich.
Okay. All right.
King.
I don't know if this counts as a LARPing weapon. Would this count? It is bastard sword size, but
Nice.
It's not like it is just a piece of plywood that is in the shape of a bastard sword. But it could. I'm going to just start carrying this in my show. I'm going to just start the opening with the show like this from now on.
How much J-Lube do you need for that?
I don't know, Lawrence. Come find out. We're in for the ride.
Sweetie, I could take it. I'm asking about you.
Do you want the Roman?
That looks like Tuesday afternoon to me.
Is this a better size? Don't
you have to worry about splinters?
I don't know.
No, it's nice and smooth. Only on the way out do you have to worry about splinters. Wait, this isn't Knights of the Round Table. What are we doing? Or the Rainbow Table. What are we doing here?
That's right. I'll be back at the Ren Fair. I'll be back at the Ren Fair in 4 weeks.
Oh, you and Jacob would get along really well especially with Ren Fair stuff and probably with cosplay sort of things. He's a huge he makes his own Mando suits.
Oh, nice.
And it's cool as shit. Like he also looks like Captain America. So Mando suits sort of fit. It works. He's our Green Ranger. He takes his shirt off every show. So he's sort of like you. He's green.
Right. He's green. You guys would get along.
You'd get along. He's green too.
All you green people get along, right? You all know each other.
Yeah, my last convention I went to, I went as Uncle Stan from Gravity Falls. And I was a pretty good Grunkle Stan because, I'm not quite old enough to be Grunkle Stan, but I do have the body shape. Just an old, overweight guy. It was perfect.
Yeah, we need to get an army of people now chainmail knitting. Like, please relearn how to knit chainmail. Like, if you are into knitting, find chain and see what you can do. I'm sure a nice chest piece would be great for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I hear like a nice headwear with a back piece that goes down your neck a little bit could save you from accidentally spouting hatred at a Utah college, and maybe you'd be a little more protected with some chainmail.
Ooh. Too soon? Too soon? Not too soon.
Never too soon.
Never too soon.
Mostly because I'm not celebrating his death. I just find it ironic as fuck. Irony is not dead, apparently.
Right. It's like rain on your wedding day.
But it is. Irony is dead. But took a 30-06 round to do it, apparently. Did we ever find that guy like coming down from the rooftop with the gun? Like, have they released anything
I saw
about this
videos
guy?
of him coming off of the rooftop with the gun. I've seen it.
Does he?
Yeah.
I see him jumping off the rooftop,
Yeah.
but there ain't no rifle.
No, there's a scene
No,
with
he
him,
had it with them.
like the rifle is wrapped up in a towel, and he kind of is like trying to get down with the rifle.
Oh, it didn't look like a rifle to me. I've seen a 30-06, and you don't pick them up like that in like a loose towel and sort of throw it over your shoulder. But I'm not a forensic evidence expert, and I'm not spreading conspiracy. I just think it's odd. And we shouldn't believe anything these fucking people say because they lie about everything.
I mean, they do seem to lie about everything. That is truth.
Yeah, well, if he gets Epstein before he gets to talk at a trial, then yeah, I'm not going to believe any fucking thing that the FBI says.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, if that dude like lives another 2 months, I'll be shocked.
Have we heard from Ghislaine Maxwell recently? I haven't. I don't know. Is she still at her
minimum
security prison? Yeah, no, she's doing quite fine. She's relaxing.
Yeah, no, she's great. Apparently, they've got great food.
Oh. 3 times a day, square meals. I hear she gets like a full like education and exercise and like all these benefits. Like it's a spa. Like
right.
Maybe. Well, after all, she didn't see Donald Trump do anything. So
right, they were all very upstanding. Nobody did anything.
Yes, good people on both sides. And people on both sides. Bring your tiki torches and let's go have some fine people on both sides, shall we?
Gentlemen, we have 5 minutes left. What are we going to talk about in our final 5 minutes?
You want to hear? If you want to hear something, geeky and amusing,
yes,
always. So on Sunday, we're playing D&D, right? That's when I run my D&D group with the teenage girls. And 2 of them got partially petrified. One of them, her hands, one of them, both of her arms. Ooh. And they're not high enough level to cast the spells to reverse it. So their only option, one of them can make potions, but the potion grows limbs, doesn't reverse petrification. So the only thing they can do is remove the limbs the hard way. One of them's going to have their hands cut off. The other one, since the petrification goes all the way up to her shoulder, you can't just cut that off with a sword. It's too risky. You might end up just killing her. So they have to cut it off with a dagger. Slowly. They have to surgically remove her arms while she's conscious. So, yeah, that's going to be great to role play that. It's going to be very, very funny. And they don't know that this is going to have to happen yet. So we haven't had this conversation. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Are you starring these children or are you...
Oh, no. They do this to themselves.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
Oh, my God. These girls are lunatics.
Okay. That's good because the last D&D campaign I was on ended with one of our main characters... Well, that, yes, but somebody pulled the deck of many things and exploded into chaos magic on his death. But during the campaign, we somehow managed to kill a troll early on. We got accidentally lucky and killed a troll without killing any of us. And so as retribution for the like damage it did to us, my buddy cut off his penis and wore it as a necklace, and would swing it as an action in battle and hit people with a troll's penis as part of the combat.
People who are just joining are wondering what in the actual fuck we are talking about.
Yes, they are. And so what we didn't realize was the DM gave us this lovely piece of it also rots because it's flesh and it's made out of real stuff. So it's not just like inanimate perfectly. You didn't preserve it in any way. Like you didn't mummify it. So it's just rotting. So I had a bag of holding. So we would put it into the bag of holding and he would draw it out and hit people with it during combat.
Sweetie, if I had a dime for every time I got hit with a rotting troll's penis,
A dime at least.
I'd have at least $1.50, okay?
And we would put
You know
people
what us old
into
gay
the
men are famous for? Getting hit
troll
with
penis.
rotting troll penises.
Is that why you lived in Seattle? It was for the trolls, the bridge trolls?
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. That was why I lived in Seattle. So many trolls.
That's a little Seattle lore is there's a whole bunch of trolls everywhere, under bridges and stuff. So go find them if you.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Lawrence's
Yeah.
favorite spots were the troll bridges.
Yeah. Wait until you see my OnlyFans channel.
I've got cookies for you. If you can answer my riddle, I'll give you cookies.
Come on, sweetie. Give daddy a little kiss.
Ouch. That feels painful. That sounds painful. But yeah, we used to beat people with a troll's penis just for the fun of it. At least it wasn't an ogre's dick, because now I would have felt bad.
Hey,
But
I
it was
just goes
fairly
to show
large
you,
and it did damage. It did like 5 damage. Like
You
it wasn't
know?
a small weapon.
As soon as you
See-
meet somebody from an underrepresented community, you start to feel empathy for them.
your dungeon master was way nicer than me. I would have made it regenerate in the bag of holding and pop out and attack you.
Well, we also put people into the bag of holding at the beginning of combat sometimes. Because I mean it's just a vacuum, but as long as you pull them out before they stop being able to breathe, then they're still alive. So we would have somebody hide in the bag of holding and then pop out and like cast a spell and then go back in. We did some weird shit. We got off the rails.
Yeah, one of the girls bit a because they want to eat everything, so everything they kill they eat. And one of them decided they were going to eat a zombie. While my daughter was trying to figure out how do you get infected with zombie plague, one of the other characters was like, "I'm going to eat it," and I'm looking at her like, "What?"
That's how.
And she ate it, and I'm like, "You know, you're infected with zombie plague now, right?" She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "You just ate a fucking zombie. Of course you're infected with zombie plague. You ate a zombie." So yeah, she didn't understand how that worked. I was like, "Oh man."
That's just if you haven't watched it, you would love Delicious in Dungeon. It's on
Oh no,
Netflix.
I've watched Delicious in Dungeon.
Okay,
I
good.
love that anime.
Oh my god, it's so fun. I think
Yes, it is. It's
that's
amazing.
exactly what you reminded me of when you said that. I was like, oh, yep. And I know where this could go.
That's what they're doing. They're just eating everything that they kill. Every single thing that they kill, they cut it up and they cook it. And it's
We're
like
talking about RFK Jr. again.
Yeah, RFK Jr. all
That's
over.
how he got that brainworm.
And it landed out and turned into Stephen Miller.
Oh,
With that lovely image left in your heads, folks,
yeah.
Stephen Miller, the brainworm, I want to thank Opinionated Ogre for joining us today. Lawrence, as always, it's such a fun Friday. Ogre, can you tell everyone where to find you? Plug yourself for a couple seconds here. Give everyone the deets.
I'm on Substack. I'm all over Substack. I say many, many mean things about Republicans on Substack. You will find me at The Opinionated Ogre. And I also have a podcast, The Opinionated Ogre Podcast, on Substack, where, again, I say many, many mean things about Republicans. You'll love it. It's fun. Come join us.
Go
Awesome.
subscribe to Ogre. I'm grabbing the link right now. I think I am.
And click on the scrolly chyron at the top of your screen on the top left-hand corner of your phone or your window screen or whatever. Click on all our names. Go subscribe to all of us. Come join us. Pay each of us. Like there's 200 of you here. Come be paid subscribers with all of us. It's cheap right now. All of us, at least Lawrence and I are on sale. So
Yeah.
it's only a cup of coffee, less than a cup of coffee for both of ours. Ogre, I know, isn't terribly expensive either. You could get us for less than a cup of coffee. It's better. It's better priced than a Disney Channel subscription or paying for Sinclair and having those fuckheads steal all your money and bow us down to fascism. Pay us instead. We're better.
Exactly. And more fun.
And more fun. Also, go support your local PBS stations. That too. Like,
Yeah, that too.
Cut all your other subscriptions and come pay us, join us, have fun with us, subscribe to us in every way.
Join.
And one of us.
One of us.
One of us.
See? You can join the
And-
Beard Crew.
Yes, he is a wizard. Next time we'll have to get you with a wizard hat too.
Yeah.
Like get you to
Next time we'll get Fred on here too, and then we can really go to town. You guys can have a 3-way wall of geek battle.
You feel left out, Lawrence. No wall of geek.
I don't really. When you've moved as many times as I have, you tend not to accumulate things.
Just
So
old
what
gay
you
man
mean-
memories.
Old gay man. I can barely remember. I'm so old and so gay. I can barely remember them.
Grandpa Polar Bear running around.
Let me hit you with my old troll penis, my rotting troll penis.
And with that image in your mind, everybody,
Right.
have a wonderful Friday. Don't get hit with troll penis. Don't be sprayed with eagle jizz, but go to eagleJizz.com, buy some of our merch, help support Banner and Backbone, and push back against fascism, y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ogre. Thanks, Lawrence.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.